I have an incredible opportunity for you. My newest listing here in Calabasas, Brookwood Office Park, a small community of only 22 offices in the heart of Calabasas. And I mean, this is the very best location of Calabasas. We're walking distance from the Commons. We're walking distance from Old Town Calabasas. And by the way, Rick Caruso is putting in quite a bit of money right now to the Commons, new restaurants, new retail. I'm excited to show you this unit. In my opinion, this is the very best unit in the entire complex. 3 separate entrances and a fantastic price that you won't want to miss. I'll let you know at the end. Thanks for watching. I look forward to show you. Let's go check it out. Okay, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna walk you through this as if you're my client. First of all, I wanna show you, just look at the mature landscaping all throughout. Beautiful trees. There's a little natural pond in the center, which is common area to the community. The architecture is very, very Calabasas in my opinion. First thing I wanna note is 2 parking spaces right here, 1, 2. There is never a lack of parking on the street, Park Sorrento, so you can feel free to have clients park on the street or in the designated 2 spots. Maybe if you have an important client coming, you park on the street and you let them take one of the spaces right here. This is the unit, which we will dive into, and I do want to mention, check out how it's a corner unit, okay? So no neighbors at all to this side. You really just have all of this beautiful landscaping around. And I'm gonna take you this way first, just so I can show you a little plot map of Brookwood Office Park, and you can kind of see a little bit of the lay of the land. Now let's see, just for your information, a couple of other businesses who are located out of this office. Education center, you got a software company, you got accounting, you got interior design, more accounting, you got architecture, which is the unit we're gonna go check out right now. And really, once again, I'm gonna let you know, the Commons is literally right there. I could zoom in and show you right now. You got Calabasas Coffee House over here. You got Old Town Calabasas just on the other side. And you know, maybe I'll actually walk it with you once I finish this tour so you can really get a feel for it. But here we go. This is really almost more of a unicorn office listing in here due to the fact that it has 3 entrances. And I just took you through the first of 3. And you'll notice as soon as you get in, it's got really good scale. High ceilings throughout. One more thing I want to mention, whoever does take over this office, there is some energy here. Currently occupied by an architect who has done some of the biggest developments. I mean, right up here, you got the helicopter landing pad in Bel Air. Big, epic development that made so many news stories. You got Zenyara in the desert where he built an insane, huge, almost river in the desert, and much, much more. So shout out to Uberion. There's some serious energy that's gone down at this office, and it could be yours to shift that energy into your favor. So this is kind of the main space. Really, really tall ceilings, okay? You got a very peaceful view. It's called an office condo because it almost feels like a live workspace. You do have a bathroom right here, which I'll show you shortly. And the owner, just for your information, kind of framed up this area as well with soundproof boards to it because there is a recording studio on the other side. But if someone wanted to, this could be all one big open space almost, a big open concept, or you can divide it as you please. The other thing from an investment standpoint, if you really didn't think you needed that much space, you certainly could divide these spaces. Like this is its own little section. So, you know, imagine if you wanted to, you could just frame this, drywall it, and this could be its own little office right here. And you could charge some rent for it. So this is just a little office space that we're currently in, where the owner works out of when he's trying to get, you know, a little bit of private time. Pocket door they can close. And then this is kind of where the team meetings go down, where the clients can come. Again, it's really a blank canvas for whoever the next end user is. You heard me list some of the current businesses that operate out of Brookwood Office Park. Okay, you got a little half bath, vanity. What's up, everybody? Simple. And here's door number 2, access point number 2. So again, if somebody wanted to, they really could just wall off again and make this its own little separate office. So the potential to divide this space is really strong potential. Okay, we're gonna go and check out the common areas first, which is really a cool aspect to this. You feel like you're out in nature. Just to give you a feel, this is kind of like a little hangout spot you could have. It's got this little natural creek going on. Very peaceful. This building does have an HOA, which is about $627 a month. That HOA covers the maintenance of the grounds, which you're seeing right now. It also covers insurance for the building. And it covers if there's any interior plumbing damage, the HOA will go ahead and take care of that as well. Check out all of this landscaping. That's kind of cool. We'll just go through the bridge real quick to give you a perspective. This is Park Sorrento right here. So people could also, you know, park on Park Sorrento and then make their way back in here. Once you make your way back in here, you would just head back this way. So here's my listing right here. That's access 2 of 3. Now I'm going to take you to the 3rd access point, but one more really cool thing is you do have the public restrooms right here in addition to the bathroom that's inside. So you could always have guests go here if they feel more comfortable. Little utility room. Now here's the 3rd access point, okay? And each one actually has its own unit. So 213B. Over here, you've got 213A. And then the front where the parking lot is has its own designated sub unit as well. So they have this soundproofed as a studio space, but just so you understand, on the other side of that wall is the owner's little private office that he has that I showed you. But pretty cool. Soundproof studio, decent size. It's got a little kitchenette right here, some cabinets, good size. But again, this could easily function as another little office space that you could have someone with a private space if you wanted to, and their own access point, which is fantastic. So just to get your bearings, you got Park Sorrento that way. You got all of the 22 units spread out through here where you feel like you're just kind of at some resort, honestly. Here's our unit, 213. When you access from this way, it looks a little something like this. Got your bathroom, got your office, High ceilings. Looks like we got some music turned on. Okay. So I'm gonna walk you through right now so you can see how centrally located this really is before we conclude this video. And I can vouch for this area. My office is walking distance on Calabasas Road. So usually I would just shoot on through the Commons and can access that, and that's really like Old Town. But here we go. Park Sorrento's right here. It's relatively busy today because you got the Calabasas Farmers Market in Old Town. Calabasas Coffee House right here, walking distance. We come to the street. The Commons is right down there. Here's a wider look at all of the offices. Guys, if you have any questions about this listing, please reach out to me direct. Our office number is 818-650-3009. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shane Marichal. I've been selling real estate in Los Angeles and Ventura County for about 14 years now. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to connect with you and talk some real estate. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.